Welcome to Mongolia. A vast, wild land, welcoming guests is not just a courtesy, but a long-standing tradition, where warmth takes on a whole new meaning. Imagine being invited into a home where the family ensures your comfort, even in the most surprising ways, on the cold Mongolian nights. Join Eagle Discovery as you discover the extraordinary customs of a country where the kindness of strangers surpasses anything you have ever known, turning your stay into an experience you will never forget. Discovering Mongolian hospitality. Imagine a land where the vast, open steppes stretch as far as the eye can see, and a nomadic lifestyle still thrives, rooted deeply in tradition. Mongolia is a place where hospitality isn't just about being polite, it's a way of life. Here, in the heart of this incredible country, there's a unique custom that might surprise you. When you're a guest, the warmth of Mongolian hospitality could mean being offered the company of the host's daughter for the night. It's not just a simple gesture. It's a tradition that speaks volumes about the deep cultural ties that bind this society together. Join us as we explore Mongolia's extraordinary warmth and kindness. Imagine the chilly night air of the steppe being softened by the genuine warmth of its people. In this land, guests are not just visitors. They're welcomed as family, even if it's just for a short time. The realities of Mongolian life. Mongolia, with its breathtaking landscapes, is more than just a pretty picture. It's a place where the women are not only beautiful, but also strong and graceful, embodying the spirit of their rich culture. However, life here isn't without its challenges, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. For many Mongolian women, finding a suitable partner can be a daunting task. Despite the stunning natural beauty and the rich traditions of the land, the societal dynamics pose unique challenges. Get ready to be swept away by the Mongolian experience, whether it's galloping across the endless steppes on horseback, mastering the ancient art of archery, witnessing the majestic practice of eagle hunting, or helping to assemble a traditional yurt. Mongolia is a land steeped in history, where the echoes of the mighty Mongol Empire and the legacy of Genghis Khan still resonate today. Challenges for Mongolian women. In this video, we'll delve into 12 intriguing aspects of life in modern Mongolia, particularly focusing on the challenges faced by Mongolian women, finding a life partner. For many Mongolian women, finding a life partner is no easy feat. As more women excel in education and rise in social status, the task of finding a compatible partner becomes increasingly challenging. Despite their achievements and lower unemployment rates, many women struggle to find the right match, largely because traditional gender roles in livestock farming and family duties still hold strong. Gender imbalance. The gender imbalance is especially pronounced in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia's capital, where the number of women far exceeds the number of men. With over 60,000 more women than men, marriage rates have declined sharply. Statistics show that while 40% of men over the age of 15 are married, only 32% of women have found a partner. The pressure to marry before the age of 29 is intense, and those who don't meet this milestone often have to adjust their expectations significantly. Economic struggles. The economic changes of the 1990s have also added to the challenges. Male unemployment and rising rates of alcoholism among men have made it even harder for women to find suitable partners. So, what is the biggest challenge facing Mongolian women today? Is it striving to achieve their career ambitions, finding a compatible partner, or balancing both? Gender disparity in Mongolia. One of the most fascinating and challenging aspects of life in Mongolia is its significant gender disparity. With 105 females for every 100 males, this imbalance presents unique social challenges. This has led to a declining birth rate, largely due to the shortage of men in their prime reproductive years. As a result, Mongolian women often carry a heavy burden, juggling family responsibilities and societal expectations, which can lead to significant economic and emotional stress. This imbalance also amplifies issues like domestic violence, as the pressure on women continues to rise. In an effort to address this challenge, the the Mongolian government has explored various solutions, including a controversial proposal to bring in 100,000 Turkish men. In some cases, a single man in Mongolia might now find himself responsible for the well-being of up to 6 women. The gender disparity is a complex and ongoing issue that Mongolia is striving to overcome. Mongolia's vast and pristine landscape. Mongolia is renowned for its vast, untouched landscapes, holding the title of the world's least densely populated country, with an average of just 2 people per square kilometer. This incredible feature sets it apart from more crowded nations, offering a rare and peaceful experience for both residents and visitors. Several factors contribute to this demographic pattern, including the extensive steppes, rugged mountain ranges, and expansive deserts that make permanent settlement and agriculture challenging. The harsh climate, with its brutal winters and fleeting summers, also impacts where and how people live. Moreover, Mongolia's deep-rooted nomadic traditions, where people move seasonally to sustain their livestock, further discourage permanent settlement. Balancing preservation and progress. Mongolia's sparse population presents both opportunities and challenges. On the one hand, the environment remains largely untouched, boasting clean air and wide-open spaces amidst breathtaking natural beauty. Mongolians enjoy a high quality of life, surrounded by the wild splendor of their homeland. On the other hand, the country faces the delicate task of balancing environmental preservation with the need for economic development to improve livelihoods. Despite its low population density, Mongolia is steadily advancing toward progress and modernization. The Mongolian government is actively working to modernize the country by attracting investment, promoting tourism, and upgrading infrastructure. These initiatives aim to boost the economy and improve the quality of life while carefully safeguarding the country's rich cultural heritage and unspoiled natural beauty. The reality of abuse in Mongolia. Mongolia, known for its sprawling grasslands and clear blue skies, also harbors a disturbing reality. It has one of the highest rates of abuse against women in the world. A 2017 national study on gender-based violence, conducted by the United Nations Population Fund and Mongolia's National Statistics Office, revealed that an alarming 60% of women with partners have experienced some form of abuse or controlling behavior in their lives. This abuse can be physical, sexual, emotional, or economic. The study also found that violence from non-partners is not uncommon, with about 17% of women reporting physical assaults from non-partners since the age of 15. Sky burial, a unique tradition. Sky burial is a fascinating and ancient tradition that has been practiced in Mongolia since the 16th century, when Altan Khan established Buddhism as the national religion. This shift in beliefs prohibited traditional ground burials, leading to the development of this unique ritual. In a sky burial, the deceased is laid to rest in a remote location, where natural elements like birds and animals consume the body. This practice symbolizes a noble return to the ecosystem, reflecting the deep respect Mongolians have for nature. The ritual is both sacred and intimate. A male family member prepares the body, wrapping it in a special cloth known as cad, and then places it at a designated site with the head facing north. After 3 days, the family returns to see if the body has been fully consumed, which signifies the soul's release. Despite the march of modernization and environmental changes, sky burial remains a powerful cultural expression among Mongolian nomads, highlighting their reverence for nature and the transient nature of life itself. Water and cleanliness in Mongolian culture. During the time of Genghis Khan, water held a sacred significance in Mongolian culture. It was believed that activities like bathing or washing clothes could disrupt the dragon veins and the earth's energy lines, which were thought to be holy. To avoid angering the gods and risking collective punishment, Mongolians developed a cultural practice of limiting their engagement with water. This belief led to the perception of Mongolians as unclean by outsiders. Historically, they avoided bathing, particularly in rivers, and even Genghis Khan's warriors followed this practice. These warriors would rarely change their clothes, removing them only to shake out lice and insects, and would wear them until they were no longer wearable. However, special occasions like festivals and holidays were exceptions, where they would don clean, special robes. The significance of personal scent. In ancient Mongolian culture, the concept of body odor was viewed quite differently from modern standards. Rather than being seen as unpleasant or unhygienic, it was considered a unique personal trait. In fact, receiving scented clothing that had been worn by Genghis Khan himself was regarded as a tremendous honor, symbolizing a deep connection to the ruler and his essence. While today's hygiene standards might find this practice unusual, it offers a fascinating glimpse into how perceptions of cleanliness and personal scent have evolved over time. How do you feel about this historical perspective on body odor? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your take on it. Genghis Khan's legacy. Mongolia's history is inseparable from the legendary figure of Genghis Khan, whose legacy continues to shape the nation's identity to this day. Born as Temujin, Genghis Khan's journey from a turbulent childhood to becoming one of history's most remarkable leaders is nothing short of extraordinary. After the death of his father and the collapse of his tribe, Temujin faced immense challenges that forged his indomitable spirit and strategic genius. In 1206, after uniting the Mongol tribes, Temujin was bestowed the title of universal ruler, marking the birth of the Mongol Empire. Under Genghis Khan's visionary leadership, the Mongols transformed from a collection of fragmented groups into an unstoppable military force. His innovative strategies and tactical brilliance led to the conquest of vast territories across Asia and Europe, establishing the largest contiguous empire the world has ever seen, a feat that even surpassed the British Empire at its height in the 19th century. Genghis Khan's reforms and influence. Genghis Khan's incredible achievements went far beyond his military conquests. His reign brought about a transformation in trade, communication, and cultural exchange that bridged the gap between East and West. The Mongol Empire became a conduit for unprecedented interactions between distant regions, creating a vibrant flow of ideas and goods across continents. Genghis Khan's leadership was also marked by significant reforms that left a lasting impact on the empire's structure and governance. He revolutionized the traditional power dynamics by dismantling the old aristocracy and establishing a merit-based system that rewarded skill and loyalty. His legal code, known as the Yasa, was crucial in maintaining order and justice across the vast empire. Genghis Khan also introduced progressive policies, such as banning the sale and kidnapping of women, abolishing Mongol slavery, and creating an advanced postal system that improved communication and administrative efficiency. Genghis Khan's enduring legacy. These reforms didn't just strengthen the empire from within, they also laid the foundation for a more equitable society. Even after the empire eventually splintered into successor states like the Yuan dynasty in China and the Golden Horde in Russia, Genghis Khan's influence remained strong. His legacy is celebrated through numerous monuments and historical commemorations, including the towering 40-meter statue in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia's capital. This impressive monument stands as a tribute to his role as the unifier of the Mongolian tribes and the architect of a global superpower. Through his remarkable accomplishments and enduring influence, Genghis Khan is revered as the father of the nation and a symbol of extraordinary leadership. Mongolian hospitality and food traditions. Mongolians are famous for their warm hospitality and distinctive food traditions. When you visit a Mongolian home, it's customary to bring food or drinks as a sign of respect, showcasing the importance of hospitality in their culture. Once you arrive, you might be greeted with an array of traditional dishes, featuring a variety of meats, dairy products, and breads. Refusing food is often considered impolite, so it's a good idea to graciously accept what's offered. If you're served drinks like tea or airag, it's polite to take a small sip, even if you don't plan on finishing it. Sampling a bit of everything shows respect and appreciation for your host's generosity. Meals are usually communal, with shared food helping to strengthen bonds among those at the table. Hosts may also offer a small gift to their guests, a gesture that is traditionally reciprocated with a token from the visitor. Embracing these customs demonstrates an appreciation for Mongolian traditions and helps build positive relationships. The significance of knives in Mongolian dining. In traditional Mongolian culture, meals are enjoyed without knives at the table, symbolizing respect and connecting to their nomadic heritage. This practice highlights the cultural importance of maintaining a simple and harmonious relationship with food and nature. Mongolian cuisine is typically shared communally, with dishes being eaten using hands, chopsticks, or spoons, reinforcing the collective nature of their dining experience. The absence of knives during meals represents unity and a grateful attitude toward food. In the context of Mongolian nomadic life, where meals are often prepared and eaten outdoors, avoiding the use of knives at the dining table keeps the experience simple and free from unnecessary distractions. This tradition also underscores the deep connection between food and the natural environment, promoting a mindful and respectful approach to dining. In many cultures, beauty is often defined by media, cultural norms, and historical influences. But in Mongolia, the concept of beauty goes much deeper, rooted in tradition, nature, and resilience. For centuries, the nomadic way of life has shaped what Mongolians consider truly beautiful in a woman. Here, beauty isn't just about physical appearance, it's about strength, endurance, and a woman's role within her community. The importance of strength and resilience. Traditionally, Mongolian beauty is closely tied to toughness and the ability to thrive in the harsh conditions of the steppe. A beautiful woman in Mongolia is one who can manage livestock, run a household, and withstand the challenging weather. In this context, a woman who doesn't exhibit these qualities might be seen as less desirable, regardless of how she might be perceived in other parts of the world. In Mongolia, the concept of unattractiveness is less about facial features or skin tone, and more about whether a woman can meet the demands of the land. However, as Mongolia modernizes, especially in urban areas like Ulaanbaatar, Western beauty ideals are beginning to influence perceptions. This shift reflects the broader changes happening across the country as it balances its rich traditions with modern influences. Genghis Khan's military and social impact. Genghis Khan's legacy is a defining chapter in Mongolia's history, marked by his remarkable military strategies and transformative social reforms. Under his leadership, the Mongol Empire expanded at an unprecedented rate, driven by his innovative military campaigns and strategic alliances. Genghis Khan's organizational skills and tactics turned the Mongol forces into a dominant global power. But his impact wasn't limited to the battlefield. Genghis Khan also introduced the yasa, a legal code that became the foundation for governance and justice throughout the empire. This code promoted meritocracy, offering opportunities for social mobility and encouraging religious tolerance. His policies facilitated the exchange of goods and ideas across the vast empire, creating a vibrant and interconnected world. The Golden Horde's influence on Russia. One of the most significant branches of the Mongol Empire, the Golden Horde, played a crucial role in shaping Russian history during the 13th century. Under the leadership of Batu Khan, this influential faction left a lasting impact on Russia's political, economic, and cultural development. The Mongol administrative practices introduced during their rule are still evident in the structure of Russian governance and legal systems today. The influence of the Golden Horde extended far beyond the battlefield, shaping the very fabric of trade and cultural exchange between Europe and Asia. This powerful connection played a pivotal role in the rise of Moscow, establishing it as a major city and a crucial hub of commerce. Although the Golden Horde eventually declined, its legacy remains deeply embedded in Russia's history, leaving an indelible mark on the region's development and its interactions with neighboring lands. As we explore these incredible stories and the lasting impact of these historical events, it's clear that the past continues to shape the present in ways we can still see today. If you're fascinated by how history connects different parts of the world and influences the way we live now, make sure to subscribe to Eagle Discovery. Join us on this journey through time and space as we uncover more amazing stories that bridge the past with the present. Don't miss out. hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more eye-opening discoveries.